Good afternoon. It is my privilege today to reflect on the Church of Jesus Christ in a difficult socio-economic and political situation. The Church is operating on a difficult situation which is brought about by droughts. We have had so many years of perennial droughts. The economic situation because of the droughts was also hit hard. So much that many people lost their employment and life became difficult for everyone. While we thought things would change, in this year, 2018, we also found ourselves hit hard by COVID-19, where everyone was forced to put tools down, making life very difficult for the ordinary man or woman. The COVID-19, its impact on the church and the communities is far-reaching because it has its own precautionary measures that should be put in place, which also do not allow people to just walk around looking for food. Yet, we are in a very difficult situation where everyone must get food to eat and water to drink. For that matter, clean water to drink. The church, faced with such a situation, is not spared. It exists in a very difficult situation where it finds itself trying to find ways to minister to the communities when there are a lot of restrictions to do that. The government also is trying its best, but because of the economic meltdown, it is overwhelmed. The churches, in support of the government, also should be seen helping the government and the society, especially those who are less privileged and vulnerable. But because it is in a very difficult economic situation, it finds itself failing as well to assist its members, its people, the communities that it should be. As I'm talking, the church itself used to come together for worship, but because of COVID-19, it is no longer possible. Though it is allowed maybe to gather few people below 50. Still, precautionary measures will be taken serious, very serious, and be observed. Some of the requirements are very, very expensive for an ordinary person to have it. Congregations find it very difficult, especially to have thermometers, which are a necessity at a congregation to try and see whether someone is not feeling well as a way of curbing COVID-19. So you find life very difficult. The church has resorted to virtual meetings. Virtual meetings, yes, we can reach quite a number of people, but the beneficiaries are those mostly who are in town, where communication network is not very difficult. As I'm talking, schools themselves were closed because of this COVID-19. As at yesterday, the infected were 4,818 with 104 deaths. And we don't know when are we going to overcome this disease. Though effort is being put by the churches, even the government, to try and conscientize people about COVID-19. But still, because of the situation, the economic situation that is there, people are forced even to leave their places to go and look for food. Those who are sick and quarantined, they are running away from the quarantine center. Maybe they will be looking for food as well. So the situation is really very, very difficult. Pastors who should come forth and lead the society peacefully are finding it very difficult because they cannot do pastoral visitation anymore except through virtual means. They are also hit hard because the economic situation of the church, its finances come from the contributions by its members, and those contributions are no longer coming because people cannot come together. They are used to come together. It really hits hard on the church. While the situation is like that, we do have church hospitals which are terribly hit hard too. Yes, we have received some support even from the government, but the support is not enough. Maybe because this disease is a new disease, no one has a solution to it. The government is doing its best to try and solve. Maybe those who are in town are accessed very well, but in the rural areas, we find it very, very difficult. Even the nurses and doctors themselves, it's not easy to handle the cases of COVID-19. So, as a church, we end up resorting to prayer because our strength is in prayer. We do believe that God Himself one day will answer our prayers, and we will find ourselves together as a nation overcoming this situation. I should take this opportunity to thank some of our partners who have supported us immensely in a situation like this one. Our partners from Germany who have given us a lot of support to support the less privileged, food items, and not only that, they went further to support us even as we were trying to construct a laboratory in Burure High School. And that laboratory is completed now. What is only left is its opening. We are also very grateful as a diocese, after having seen the suffering of the people in Chikombedzi who were crossing borders really to go and look for employment in South Africa. We really felt that they go there because there are no schools. We ended up trying to build a new school there so that they can be developed also. What was painful is that as they crossed the border, some of them were killed by wild animals, Some of them were ate completely by the crocodiles. So we felt we needed to build a school there. I'm very happy through our partners, we've managed to build that school. Maybe as we get to the end of the year, that school is going to be opened officially, and it opens its doors for the beneficiaries in 2021. We always appeal to our partners, even for prayers, to pray for us, to pray for our government, because honestly, we are all overwhelmed. With these few words, I think I should say thank you very much for listening. May the Lord continue to bless you more and more. Thank you.